Welcome to 25 Alive Toastmasters Open House. I'm Linda Lau. It's my pleasure to introduce our speaker today, Dr. Anna Boa-Ventura. She's an information designer and social media strategist for small companies and startups. She has worked for two nonprofits in the Bay Area. One is called Phase 2 Careers, aimed at professionals over 40 in career transition. And the other is the Renaissance Entrepreneurship Center, aimed at small business owners. She helps them in the area of social media marketing, branding, and web development. She also owns her own agency called One Insight, where she offers the same type of services. Now, with the limited time we have today, Anna will discuss some basic rules of cinematography and elements to create eye-catching and effective videos. She'll share resources available to help you with the process. Title of her presentation, Thinking About Posting That Toastmaster Speech or Presentation on YouTube.
Okay. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and honorable guests. Thank you, Linda, for that amazing introduction. I hope I correspond to it and I do not bore you, but video editing, I want to think that maybe so many people today on the call, I want to believe that the video editing theme is a little responsible because so many people are interested in video, and it makes sense that in the Toastmasters International kind of ecosystem, we would be interested in knowing how to upload our public speeches so that they're available to the public, how to upload them to YouTube. Miss Joe Hollywood calling? Fear not. There'll always be YouTube, and it's not only for kiddie videos, although I have to say it's the largest category of videos on YouTube, it's kiddie videos. But more recently, several Toastmaster clubs like this one in Baltimore, I believe, they started doing this, putting together some videos with very sophisticated, sometimes cover screens, which is what you call this first piece before the core video, with photos of the guest speakers and members and intro to the members. Anyway, so a lot of these clubs are doing this and uploading to their YouTube channels, and others are doing a little bit rougher kind of videos. So to get back to the title of this presentation, thinking about that, posting that Toastmaster speech on YouTube, well, I think that we need to learn with the masters. And I was going to ask you to remember, because I'm sure you've seen the shower scene and the car chase scene, two scenes of the same movie, Psycho by Hitchcock. And I want to make a few comments about them. Okay, so maybe I need to fine tune where the playhead starts. So that may be a little unsettling, but I'll try to play it from the right spot. Okay, I'll spare you the rest. This scene has 54, let me see, has 54 cuts, and it's not knife cuts, because I think it's got more than 54 knife cuts, but Hitchcock sliced the film strip 54 times just for this very small shower scene. Now, can you think how boring it might be if it didn't have music? So the music, very, very important. Okay, car chase scene, same movie, and I'm going to place it sort of where I want us to. Okay. So two details here. In this case, cut is still the transition of choice because it really imprints action, fast pace to a scene. But there's only two shots. Yes, there's only two shots, and there's cuts between these two shots, her face and what she's looking at through that windshield. Another little detail of this scene is the use of a vignette, which is like this gradient to black around that frames her. And in film noir and all these film directors of the time of Hitchcock, they use this vignette as a way to like tap into the character's emotional state. Okay, so we saw 54 cuts, we saw two cuts with two shots, and we saw the vignette. And you'll see that we can do all of this in a tool that I will tell you about called Filmora. So can we make our videos more Hollywood material? Well, I have three suggestions. Three tools that I really recommend you start using personally or for your Toastmasters Club to really give that video that professional Hollywood material look. The first one is a teleprompter, and what it does is kind of obvious. You can download the teleprompter app on your phone, you can install it on your laptop, on your desktop, and I'm putting the tools kind of sideways here and what they really bring to your speech here. So for me, a teleprompter allows you to talk faster and look into the camera as I'm doing now. A good teleprompter will allow you to import the text that will start then scrolling in front of you, obviously not visible to the audience, just to you. And you should be able to control the speed so that there's a pace that you want to read the text at. Some other teleprompters, a little bit more limited or free trial versions, will allow you only to write on the fly the text that you're going to speak. Okay? Teleprompter, number one. Number two, and I know there's some experts in Canva here, Nancy, Nora. Canva allows us to do that cover and end screen that are in the beginning and the end of your core video piece of your YouTube video. And the importance of these is that years ago, these were stills photos, but now they're little videos of their own. And especially the end screen will allow you to set up some calls to action. Sure, you've heard of calls to action. In this case, I'm illustrating with an end screen that I got from a company, Red Dahlia. There's a thank you note, and then there is, now check this out, and that's where a video would play, or watch this one and another video would play here. Okay, so there is a small playlist with two videos suggested at the end of the video. This is great. Other end screens may also include things like subscribe now, visit our Facebook page, and a lot of them have a little playlist like this one. So Canva is my second tool of choice. And then my third one, why not edit kitty videos? It's okay. So here's the kitty we saw before. There is the video and there is a title. Normally she's super relaxed, she says. And I just wanted with this mention the name of the tool, which is Filmora 11. It's in its 11th edition. And really tell you about the interface, because I will show you in a second. But you have the media library with all your digital assets will be music, fonts, videos that you have recorded, photos, text, etc. Then you have the toolbar. You see the little scissors here? This is where you actually clip your video. So these are the tools that you'll use to edit your video. You have the timeline, where you have time on the horizontal, and vertically you have channels for video and for sound. So you have several rows for several videos that you can include or photos, and then on the lower part you have the audio channels, and you have the preview window where you can always see how your video editing is going. So he's a very happy guy. He's a Toastmasters Club member, considering posting his speech on YouTube. And these are the 3 tools he's considering. Teleprompter app to make you look and sound flawless behind the camera. And I know this is not very much in tune with what Toastmasters defends, but that's besides the scope of the session. Canva to brand yourself and add your calls to action, specifically at the end of your screen, of your video. And then Filmora to edit your core video. And that's where I want to go now. I want to go to Filmora to actually tell you how easy this can be. And like those cooking programs on TV where the book is half-baked, I already have my media assets here. And they're basically a video of myself talking. I'm going to increase the sound.
Hello everyone, this is Anna, and I'm just exemplifying here with a new software called Filmora as an alternative to Camtasia. I'm simulating your core.
And I'll stop there. So there is another video editing software called Camtasia, and of course many others, but they basically have this kind of interface, always a timeline, a preview window, etc. Then I have 2 small videos that I can preview here. And imagine that I was making a session on Toastmasters talking about microphones that we as public speakers may want to use if we want to publish our videos on YouTube. Here's another one. Okay, these have no sound. And then there's a little thing I played with on Canva for my own Toastmasters Club, Word Weavers in Concord. And this is what I did with Canva. Very easy, it took me 5 minutes or less. So the first thing I'm going to do is to bring my video here and start where the playback head is. The playback is this red vertical line, okay? So now, if I play the video, this is how
Hello
it is.
everyone, this is
We've
Anna,
already heard.
and I'm just exemplifying here.
And I'm going now to bring the introduction, that cover screen. Okay, so now if I move my playhead from the start, it looks very strange because this is what I see and hear.
Hello everyone, this is Anna, and I'm just exemplifying here with a new.
So I'm talking, but I'm seeing this cover screen. So what should I do? Well, I can very easily drag myself a little ahead there. I can shorten. I'm going to use the scissors and say, playback, go here, please. And now I want to cut that strip of film. Think of like old type of film, medium. I'm going to cut it there and I'm going to delete it. So I'm going to press my delete key on my keyboard. Delete it. Okay, so let's see how it sounds and looks now.
Hello everyone, this is Anna, and I'm just exemplifying.
So there's a cut like Hitchcock would do, right? But in this case, it doesn't look right because it's not action that I want. I actually want maybe a dissolve between that first screen and when I start talking. Very easy. I put my playback where I want that dissolve to start, which is when my image appears. And I'm going to go here on this tab that I hope everybody can see. Let me maximize this window. Okay. And I'm going to go to transitions. And I can't see any transition, how it looks like. This is a transition by dissolve. This is a cube. This is a bar. And I usually like the ones that are simpler because they distract less from the content. So I'm going to go with my dissolve. And I'm going to put it here. Okay. So now let's see how this is playing. I have my cover screen.
Hello everyone, this is Anna, and I'm just
much better, right? Now there is a dissolve. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my media. I'm going to put my microphone video and my other microphone video. There's two types of microphone. Let's pretend my presentation was about illustrating the quality of these microphones. So at the end, I will have,
See you on Wednesday.
then I have one, and I have another. And I have cuts between all these things, a la Hitchcock, right? But I want, again, dissolve. So I'm going to go to transitions, and I'm going to grab I'm going to put my playback head where I want my dissolve, and I'm going to put it here. I just saw the yellow, so okay. So now I have another transition.
See you on Wednesday.
To the microphones, and of course I could fine tune it, right? But I want to get to the music. So I'm going to go to my audio. I have 232 audio files I can choose from. And I'm going to choose the Benjamin Thompson here. I can hear it. I like it. So I'm going to drag it to one of the sound channels. Okay, so now let's hear the playback going to the beginning, and let's hear this. Of course, I can't be heard because it's just too loud, right? So I'm going to go to my audio channel, and I'm going to drag that horizontal line like all down. Okay, and play again.
Hello everyone, this is Anna.
This is much better, but still maybe the music is a little loud, so I'm going to lower even lower. I will leave my presentation at this point, but ideally you do a fade in of the sound and a fade out when I start talking. But I hope this gave you some courage to try out Filmora, give it a try, and try that next public speech for your Toastmasters Club, edit it, and publish it to YouTube. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you for watching. Remember to click like below in the button below and contact us to be a guest at our regular Toastmasters meeting every Wednesday, 12 to 1 p.m. Pacific time. Or if you want additional resources, contact us. Thank you.